You're a lonely rolling star. 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 前を向いて行こう。パパラパラパン。パパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパパpapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapa Hello, hello. It's Tenchi time. It's Tenchi Tuesday. How's everybody doing? I'm doing well. I am clutching and gripping a mug of tea. My voice is still not all the way back, I realized today, because I was sick a while back, and I was really trying to sing for like an extended period of time for the first time since I'd gotten better, and I still there's high notes I can't hit, and there's I don't know, I get fatigued way faster than I should, which is a bummer. But let me tell you, it feels so good to sing, even if it's only 80% as good as I can normally sing. And I gotta get some practice in there. I'm gonna be doing some karaoke this weekend with people in person, and I have to give a good performance because that's the whole point of karaoke. Aside from that, I was reading. I thought it'd be fun to read some articles on stream. I guess a lot of folks do this for their podcasts. They just find an interesting and silly article. And I found a handful, so I guess we're gonna probably start with some of those. Just to give us some chatting topics. Let me get my fat angel ass out of the way. There we go. Oh yes. So I found most of these. You know, you would be surprised at how hard it is to find a half decent article nowadays. Like, most websites are trying to get you to pay for some kind of subscription. I guess advertising isn't really enough nowadays, so it's kind of intrusive, unfortunately. And a lot of this stuff is meant to be kind of like the article version of just like doom scrolling, I guess. So they're supposed to be relatively short. They don't go in depth, which is really too much. That's kind of a bummer. Don't forget, most articles are like 80% ad. Yeah, exactly. Like half the things you're reading that are put in front of you just to try to get your attention and to make you go buy something, on top of literally like the page being taken up by advertisements. It's really too bad, because I remember growing up in an era where like magazines were like worth reading. Like I remember having so much fun reading Nintendo Power back in the day. I wonder, can you access these? Wow, wait, no, this is just everything up to 2004. They released for like another 10 years at least after that. But how's it going, AJ? It's good to see you. Glad you're here. What was your favorite? Did you like reading articles? What do you like reading articles on? But anyway, I really liked reading magazines back in the day. I remember I would read the Nintendo Power one. I would read the I think they had a different Game Informer I would read sometimes, but it wasn't as good as Nintendo Power. Oh, dude, I got those old Yu-Gi-Oh catalogs. Oh, that's sick. I didn't even know that they had those. Was that for like announcements about the new set and stuff? I remember there used to be a magazine called The Duelist that would tell you stuff about Magic, but that was like kind of gone by the time I started playing Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh catalog magazine. It was a card catalog to order them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the Beckett Yu-Gi-Oh collector. Black Skull Dragon. $60 first edition. I wonder if that's what it runs you now. The metal. This is so cool. And I mean, there was something about the magazines back in the day that, like, they just, I guess they hadn't kind of started cutting cost to the extreme yet, you know? So, like, most magazines featured cool art and renders and stuff you just couldn't find anywhere else. You got a big one with Blue Eyes White Dragon on the front. That's sick. So yeah, I really miss this era. And I feel like nowadays, oh, look at this font. This is insane. It's kind of an assault on the senses. And also, like, magazine ads. Magazine ads are like full page color. It's a different beast than other kinds of advertising, I feel like. So yeah, I guess I miss these kinds of kinds of articles. But nonetheless, I was able to find some interesting ones that made me laugh out loud at least once. Here's one. I found it on Associated Press. I tried doing New York Times, and I found some interesting article titles, and then they were all locked behind one of their subscriptions, and I'm like, dang, I just don't care that bad. Sorry. Anyway, so this one made me laugh mostly because of the headline and then the picture. Florida coach John Sumrall's photo shoot with a 7-foot alligator includes some tense moments. Tense moments is an insane way to describe it. It feels so open-ended. But also, I just, like, he doesn't look all that happy standing next to this alligator. And on top of that, you can tell they're doing like a camera trick. Like, this alligator is probably 3 or 4 feet closer to the camera than this guy is. Like, they're actually pretty far away. And he doesn't want to get much closer, I don't think. And they describe him like, so basically they're, if you didn't know, Florida State, I think this is Florida State. Their mascot is the alligator. Like, they're the ones that made up Gatorade. That's what I heard anyway. So of course you have to have your coach take a bunch of pictures with an unwitting alligator. But my favorite tidbit of this article is that not only was this a 7-foot alligator, and he was kind of expecting like a baby, like a 1-foot alligator, you know, like a little guy. Not only is it a massive alligator, they also went and described that it is an untrained alligator. They basically put a wild animal in front of this guy and made him take pictures with it. Let's see here. Where was it? Here we go. The alligator was named Helena and was from a nearby gator farm. I assume that you need to farm them in order to get all of the Gatorade. She may have been relatively friendly, but she was far from trained. She walked in and out of shots while Sumrall flipped the football and eventually turned on the former Troy and Tulane head coach. Yeah, so like this thing is just we pulled it off one of the fucking Gatorade milking machines and put it right in front of this guy. I think there's a lot of humor to that, I guess. Imagining being stuck on set with an animal. And also, like, you know, you have to get these pictures. And you got to imagine this must be the best one they got. He still doesn't seem like he wants to be anywhere near this animal, though. I don't think I've ever been near an alligator. I guess the closest has probably been seeing them at the zoo. You know, I bet I'd have to see how fast this thing is in person for me to know exactly how scared I'd be. Because I get the sense, like, they're big, but how quick could they possibly be? You know? I guess the tough thing is that you also, if you're seeing them in, like, their natural habitat, they probably have, like, the home court advantage, you know? Like, they're in a big muddy swamp or the Everglades or whatever, and it's, like, mostly water. So they've got the leg up on you. And in that case, I guess they're kind of tougher to outspeed, I suppose. Of course, I have wings, so I have nothing to be afraid of. What's the top speed on one of these fuckers? Top speed of an alligator. I can't imagine it's very high. You found the magazine? Whoa! You can't post links on here, but maybe you can post a link on the Discord. I'll open it up. Alligators can reach speeds of up to 20 miles an hour. Okay, but how long can they sustain? That's fast. That is crazy fast. I'm pretty sure the land speed record for a human is like 23, right? That was that one Olympian. Land speed record for humans. Oh, does that count? That counts people on wheels. I guess I mean the running speed record. I don't think we're gonna get to hit 764 miles an hour just randomly against an alligator. Running speed record for a human. Who was that guy? Who was the guy that I'm thinking of? There was a guy who was really fast. That was his whole thing. Usain Bolt, yeah. 28 miles an hour. Okay. Still though, how long can they sustain that? If they can sustain that for, I don't know. They don't need it for long, I guess. A couple minutes and they'll catch up to you. So I guess that's kind of scary. Oh, I'm pretty sure this magazine is old enough to buy alcohol. Damn. Yeah, let's go pull it up. Maybe we'll just look at old articles. Old magazines. All stream. You know what else I liked? I liked Mad magazine as well. I've been thinking a lot about Kingdom Hearts lately. Ooh, okay. The Beckett Yu-Gi-Oh! Unofficial Collector. Well, it's gonna be kind of annoying to open this. I don't even know if I'm logged into Discord through here. If I'm not, then I might just try to find it. Beckett Unofficial Yu-Gi-Oh! Magazine. You got it in surprisingly good shape for what it is. It looks like you have issue May 2005. Yeah, it definitely can. This thing can drink. And it's got a fan art section? What the hell? There's got to be a way to find this somewhere. Retro Max, maybe? Okay, it was issue... Like, it was like a 2005 issue, though. It doesn't go that far. Some folks have some of these... Wait, so could I, like, open this? Retro Mag's official direct download. Huh. Wait, can we just spend all day reading old magazines? Yeah, you could just download this thing for whatever you want, man. That's awesome. Wait, okay. So the magazine I was going to mention that I really like was Mad Magazine. I'm not sure if they still do it, but I guess it's still around. But it was irreverent and kind of gross out and kind of funny. I enjoyed it pretty much all of the time. Sus. Maybe we can find... I think I also read... Like, back in the day, I would read, like, a Nickelodeon magazine, too, I think. Let's find, like, I mean, it would be Mad Magazine from, like, 2007 or some shit. That's what I would have gotten. And it was because the library I used to go to had them. Mad Magazine. You know, I could imagine that one that's still going might be a little bit more protective, actually. Because Mad Magazine's still around. So why would they want you to go buy old Mad Magazines when they've got, like, a library of them? You know, let's just say March 2007. So is this just the cover? We pick on Dane Cook. That's awesome. Click Mad for sample. These are all pretty hideous looking covers, I will say. It doesn't really have the charm of the Yu-Gi-Oh cover. So, well, they've got this pretty well documented. You could find a copy on Amazon? This doesn't look quite right. I don't know why. I remember the covers of these looking different in the 2000s. I don't remember that kid being on there. I thought that he was not on there for a while. But maybe it was just a mad... Like, there was an animated mixed media show on Cartoon Network called Mad that was inspired by the same magazine. So maybe... Ooh. Unless? Wow. $7. That seems like a steal, to be honest. If that's really what you want. Well, this thing's not around. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just go read the one that is around, which was that Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Beckett Yu-Gi-Oh magazine. I think this is how we found it. I still watch clips from that show because it held up pretty well commentary-wise. Oh yeah, I mean it felt like pretty. They were swinging a little harder than you would expect for stuff that's going to teenagers, you know? Oh, right. We don't have the actual issue we were looking for. That's so sad. It says that like there's only 5 missing, but there's a ton more that are missing. I guess we could just read the first one. So what happens if we do this? We gotta sign up? Lame. I'm not willing to do that. I guess we could just sit and admire this art. It is pretty cool because it's art that I don't think this was ever on a card, right? It's just key art they must have gotten specifically for this magazine. And seeing as how it's an unofficial magazine, I guess they probably had to commission it themselves. I doubt Konami was giving it to them. Although, what kind of dragon is this? Blue Eyes something dragon? I thought it was just Blue Eyes. Oh, it's Blue Eyes White Dragon. But this is a different one then. They def got it commissioned. Is a 3-headed guy? Ultimate. Duh, yes, right. Can you spot a fake Yu-Gi-Oh fan? I'm not like a fake fan. I was just more of a fan of the manga back in the day. Can we just like sit and read the manga? Is that something we could do? Yu-Gi-Oh! Original manga. Can we find that online? It's not pirating if it's just reading, right? Oh my gosh, this brings me back. Yeah, so I don't know how much of the Yu-Gi-Oh! It's manga, what a nerd. I know. Actually, it was a manga before it was a card game, and the card game was just a popular part of the manga. I think, right? That's how it started. I'm not like a huge. I thought that's how it began, but it was a manga series, yeah. And it spawned the rest of the game afterwards. Yeah. Okay. I got my facts straight. Actually. Yeah, but so if you've never read these, for anyone who hasn't read these, so Yu-Gi-Oh it's a trading card game, right? I mean, they summon monsters and dragons and they beat the shit out of each other, yada yada yada. But the manga itself is more about like, at least the way it starts, it follows a kid with this like cursed item. It's like a cursed puzzle. And he solves it, and it causes him to like get possessed on occasion by the spirit of his ancestor. His ancestor's called, well, they call him Yami Yugi, which just means like shadow Yugi. It's just basically a ghost that's possessing him. And that guy was known as the king of games. And so like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game doesn't get introduced until way later in the manga. I think like 20 issues in. At the beginning though, he's just basically doing these like fucked up gambling games, and every single time it's somebody's life that's at stake. Like, okay, here, maybe we can actually read some of it, but we're gonna read like this setup here. And the funniest thing is that like when he's being possessed, Yami, how come you won't go further back? Back it up for me. Please? What the heck? There is no page 40 in Ba Sing Se. What the? It doesn't want to go back any further. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the funniest thing is that he has like a crazy... His face is evil, but it's like kind of dorky. Ah, dang, okay, here you go. Now, how do I get rid of this thing? This thing wasn't in the way before, and now it is. Oh... I feel like a boomer. I don't really know how to read manga. Wait, what the hell is that? Okay, I guess that kind of helps. No border. Nope. Show. Nope. Off. Okay, that didn't help. Ah! Fine. That's okay. All right, so this scumbag guy meets him at the high school at night, right? And he's looking fucking evil because he's possessed. Thanks for coming, Ushio. God, he looks like a creep. All right, I don't want to read the whole damn thing, but... Oh, what? What? What just happened? Okay, here. Yep. We're gonna go all the way to the next page. See, this is wonderful. Now I don't have all the pop-up stuff. But then I guess I can't go back very easily. Yes, here we are. They meet up at night. They're gonna do some kind of fucked up thing. All right, so he's betting him 400,000 yen. I think the guy was like threatening Yugi or something, and it's like, show up for my money or I'm gonna kill you or something. Yeah, so he's like, but this much money, it wouldn't be any fun to just hand it over. So how about you play a game with me? He's like, a game? I'll give him like a goofy voice. A game? Right. Not just any game. A shadow game. How about it? If you win, you get more than 200,000 yen. Not bad, huh? Interesting. We just need one tool to play this game. That knife you've got hidden, Ushio. Yeah, right. So he's also capable of, like, knowing a bunch of unknowable shit because, you know, he's possessed by a ghost. Money and a knife? What game can we play with these? I'll explain the rules. The players take turns putting the money on top of their hand and stabbing it with the knife. The player keeps only the money that the knife stabs, and he must always take more than one bill. The game continues until the last bill is gone. The challenge is to make as much money as possible. If a player tries to take the money by hand or quit the game in the middle, he loses and forfeits all the money to the opponent. Kind of a fucked up game. Like, this is like a crazy... It's more of a skill test than it is like a let's roll some dice and see which one of us can add faster or whatever. And they're doing this bizarre back and forth. And then my man's like possessed by greed, so he ends up... Oh, right. Yeah. He ends up trying to cheat Yugi, and then Yugi's like, just as I thought. You weren't able to follow the rules after all. This is only seen by those who trespass in my soul, like those who hurt my friends and try to steal my money. Penalty game. So then he fucks him, like, he puts him in a coma. He puts him in a greed coma. He goes insane. And so this is like the type of shit he's doing throughout the manga until the card game shows up. My favorite, I think it's the second volume. I might be wrong. But my favorite is at one point, they get like held up at gunpoint at a diner. No, I guess it's not that one. They get held up at gunpoint at a diner, and he does like some fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shit to defeat the guy. and it causes him to light himself ablaze. It's fucking awesome. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, the guy's asking for some booze. It's so funny too, because a Yugi, he's a very sweet little boy. Like he's not cool, he's not edgy, he's just a little guy. But as soon as he gets possessed, he's like, I'm fucking cool and tough and strong. And everybody notices it. Everybody goes like, what the hell happened to you? Weren't you like a dork a second ago? Here you go. I've brought what you asked for. The guy asked for some smokes and a big bottle of booze and a cup for himself, or shot glass. He's a mama's boy without the mama. Yeah, exactly. He's just a boy. You. Well, I should give him a different kind of voice. You. Hey, you. Who said you could sit down? I thought I'd help you pass the time. Let's play a game. If you've got the guts. A game, huh? Is this the same whip I called up? Oh, yeah. And that's part of it, too. At least for the beginning of the manga, nobody has any idea that it's Yugi that's doing this. And the the mangaka, they set up a million different reasons why people don't notice that it's Yugi doing all these insane, kind of fucked up games. Like, I think this is the first time that anybody notices it. But she's blindfolded, and so she like knows it's Yugi, but has no idea why he's acting so different. Well, a game. I'm doing a Boston accent. Well, a game. This could be fun. However, the one to lose this game will die. Isn't that interesting? Let's hear the rules. Okay, I guess he's Southern now. This kid must have some mental problem. Does he think this gun is a toy? One twitch of my finger on the trigger and he's done for. This game has just one rule. Well, then let's hear it. As long as we sit at this table facing each other, we may each move only one of our 10 fingers. And once the game starts, that finger cannot change. But we are free to choose any finger we like. Which finger do you choose? I choose my index finger, of course. This finger is all I need to pull the trigger and blow you away. All right, then I choose my thumb. This kid's an idiot. What can he do with one thumb? I'll send him to hell in an instant. After the signal to start, we're free to do anything. You can even pull the trigger. So the game starts. And in one instant, it's game over. And, of course, our boy uses his thumb to flick open a lighter. Right, I forgot to ask for a lighter. Wasn't allowed to smoke on the inside. Forgot all about it. Okay, the last thing you could do is use your thumb to light my cigarette. I'll kill you after that. Oh, yes. I totally forgot about this. And then Yugi just leaves the lighter teetering on his hand. And now my man is left in an impossible situation. Because he can't move his hand, anything besides his index finger. He's stuck pouring alcohol over himself over and over with the lit cigarette and the lit lighter. If he tries to fire the gun, the lighter will fall down and he'll burn in flames, which I think he basically just ends up burning up anyway because he's just stuck in this like hell trap. It's awesome. It's like Saw meets, I don't know, some kind of brain game thing. It's a fun series, and it's very different than after you get the cards. Of course, the cards are fun too, and this is what Joey looks like before they spruce him up. Also, at some point, they play Dungeons and Dragons, and he treats it like it's a competitive game against the Dungeon Master. It's pretty funny. Alrighty. I think we've yapped our last yap, At least for just yapping, anyway. It's time to start getting ready to slip into... We're going to slip into something a little bit more comfortable. Like Spider-Man's skin. I think we probably have at least this stream and then one more stream before we finish it. It's been a fun walk down memory lane, that's for sure. Although I will say, everything besides the first level, I have not really completely remembered. I can scarcely believe it, actually. How little I've remembered. I guess it's just a lot is, I don't know, I guess nostalgic glasses? Maybe I also played the game really different. I also remember no! I remember I was kind of a scaredy angel when I played this game back in the day. And so I would make Tenchi Papa play a lot of my video games. Especially if it got scary. I'd make him play the game. And scary, I guess, in my head meant like a difficult. So a lot of this I don't remember playing myself, to be honest. Let me switch that up. There we go. All right. So last we left off, we are infiltrating Oscorp. We found a lab scientist guy, and he's helping us infiltrate Oscorp to stop them from making more of the Green Goblin goo. We don't want his goo getting anywhere, because his goo will make a terrorist out of anybody. But I guess the other thing, to cut myself some slack, I'm pretty sure I was so young when I was playing this game for the first time that, like, I'm not sure I knew how to read the menus. Legit, I'm pretty sure, like, I didn't know how to read what was on. Like, I didn't even load my saves. I just started the game over from the beginning every time I played because I didn't know how to.
I'm concerned about this project, Dr.
I was a little angel. Okay. So this, we got into this room before. He must get out of here after we leave.
Before someone detects what you're doing.
Watch out for patrols in the car.
Yeah. We're not scared. Oh, wait, okay.
All right.
That was the room I was hiding out in, and I found nothing. I ain't scared. Oh, whoops. I wonder, assuming that, like, you could stick perfectly to the ceiling with your arms and legs like that, and your feet, what body part is, like, being exhausted the most when you move like this? I think it's, like, just your abs. You know, the other thing I'm kind of curious about, too, what happens if we just do this? Oh, whoops.
My web's topped off already.
So we just beat the shit out of that guy. Does he get replaced? Or like... I mean, he didn't even get a chance to sound the alarm. I'm starting to think that this is less of a stealth mission and more of a stealth takedown mission. Because we could probably do the same to the next guy. And then we can just run around whenever we feel like it. Okay, well, that guy's hanging out in front of cameras.
That's it. I'm never saying yes to another 24-hour shift.
Not if I have to do anything to do about it.
Shall we dance?
Oh, shit! No, you don't. right by the controls, too. That's tough. Hey! Now we're thinking outside the cocoon or web thing. Yeah, it's definitely your core. That was the least convincing knockout voice. What are you talking about? That's what I sound like when I knock out. That's like the last sound I make right before I fall asleep. You know, I just realized last time we fucked this up, but... Oh, whoops. Well, we fucked it up this time, too.
Spider-Man, you're getting close to the first control room you need to enter. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, jeez. Fuck off. Oh, shit.
Sound the alarm!
Am I visible? Shit. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now I'm invisible, surely, right? Awesome. He sounds like he's fucking creaming his pants, let's be real. Maybe it's part of my spider abilities. Why do they gotta make all the spiders so sexy? I think that's kind of true, right? Like that spider lady from Billy and Mandy. He totally missed us. Despite the ear-shattering noise of my punches.
These double shifts.
All right, listen carefully. There are 4
I'm
control
listening.
rooms, like the one you're in, that
Okay.
control chemical injections into the central vat.
Uh-huh,
You
yeah.
have to activate them in the correct
yeah.
sequence, or you will be killed.
Definitely something I want to avoid.
After you activate the chemical injectors in the
The scary hotline must be recognized. It's so true.
Then go back and repeat the process for the last 2 control rooms.
There's so many hot, scary spider ladies. Do we get to say Miss Muffet from
Dinner tonight.
Undertale is hot? Is that okay? Is she too young coded? Oh, I'm gonna turn up the game just a skosh. Hopefully it's not too loud. Bump. Here we go. It's questionable? Is that what you're saying? It might be questionable. I think she's cute. Maybe she's not hot, but she's cute. Can you see me through the door, do you think? No, right? There's no way they would have made the...
It's Spider-Man!
Oh, shit. Well, you've ruined my life. I think this corner's dark. Wonderful. Look at him running all down the way down there. I was like, do not the Undertale characters. Yeah, there's only like 3 of them that you can, and even then, most of them are too sweet for you to really be allowed, right? I probably should pause this game as long as we're gonna look them up. You know, we can look up like scary spider women. I don't know what this is gonna pull up exactly. Is there maybe like a Spider Woman tier list, maybe? Like Spider Women, Spider Man, Spider Man. Ah, whatever. I'll just write off some right now that I can think of. Lolth. This is a Dungeons and Dragons character. Very actually. Honestly, she's not my vibe, just because she's like mostly spider. But a lot of people think she's pretty hot. There's like what is it? Arachne from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? I think that's her name. No, it's Velma Green, the Spider Queen. I feel like she's rocking it better than Lolth, personally, just because I guess there's something very elven and sort of creepy about her. And she just kind of looks like a goth girl attached to a spider body. Oh, and she used to be a dork. Isn't that fun? What else we got? We gotta have at least a third one. Otherwise, there's no basis for this thesis. Hot spider women. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Black Arachnia. I've never heard of her. Oh, from the Transformers wiki? That's crazy. Dang. Why'd they give her an hourglass figure? Also hits the robot mark. Yeah. This one really, Black Arachnia really has like a sort of reaching across the aisle kind of appeal. Doesn't really matter how you get your rocks off. You'll find something you like about her. She also looks like she's wearing underwear, which is kind of crazy for a Transformer. Well, we'll keep compiling more Spider Women as they come to mind, I'm sure. So should I web them up first, maybe? Get webbed.
Go to alert! Sorry, no autographs.
Get webbed. Okay, so now we can kind of do our stuff in peace. Oh, just barely outside of that thing's little beep, 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 beep. You know what I mean?
Hey, Doc, there are 2 control...
I don't want to hear him bumble through telling us to just use this one. Spider ladies. Oh, I've got one. This might be controversial. Charlotte's Web. I guess it would be Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. She's kind of nice. She has a really nice voice. That's what I remember. I think in the animated one, she has like a really nice voice. Let me see if I can find her. Because she's like very motherly. Wild pick. Hey, we said Spider Women. What else can we? There's not that many options. Charlotte's Web animated movie clip. The thing's from 73. This is a 50-year-old movie. Okay, no, I don't care about Wilbur. I'm trying to find stuff about Charlotte. She's just a female spider, though. What's your... No, listen to her voice. Listen to her voice.
Otherwise, rise up, upward.
I can't see you very well, though.
Listen to her voice.
Is that better?
Oh,
That's an attractive spider voice.
I promised I'd tell you all about the words chin up, and I did.
What is your name, please?
My name is Charlotte.
Oh, look at her. She's got pretty little eyes and antenna. I mean, this is not like a really... This is not what spiders look like, really.
Charlotte A. Cavatica.
That's awesome. I don't care who you are. You know what's actually wild take? There was like a children's animated show, children's 3D CG animated show, Spider Lady. And that's a crazy pick. Here we go. Miss Spider's Sunny Patch. This would be an insane pick. She's even more motherly than Charlotte. But she looks like she's made out of tennis balls. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I bet you weren't expecting that to be reawakened within you. Anyway, we're just trying to find a good date for Spider-Man, that's all. Spider-Man deserves love, too. Okay, so last time we tried this, we lost in a panic. Because we weren't sure where we're supposed to go. Oh! Didn't we just, like, clear this place out? Am I crazy? Wow. That's a weird camera, huh? Okay, well, anyway.
It's Spider-Man!
No, it's not.
Dumb and ugly.
Damn. Wait, whoa! Fuck! No, you don't. Shit! How come he went over here? This corner isn't dark. It's okay. Then we'll check over here. We successfully tucked them away into a dark corner. Like spiders do, right before they feed. Haha. One of the things that I do love about this game is they somehow kind of perfectly captured the vibe of a spider crawling around in a corner of a room. Like, he doesn't really look like what Spider-Man probably looks like if he's doing it, because I feel like in my head, Spider-Man probably looks cooler than this. But when you look at a real spider, that's pretty much what they look like. Crawling around up there, just doing their thing. Okay, I do seem to remember being able to crush these, that's fun. Oh, I can just blend in over here. Like, I'm like 90... Whoops. Whoops. There I look. This is such a weird camera angle. It looks like we're fine. The only thing is, like, how do we get in there without getting shredded to pieces by these robo guys? Like, I'm like 90% certain that's where we have to go. Are we supposed to maybe use this thing to zip line right to the door? If that's the case, we'll go right through these, like, cameras though. Maybe there's no way under but through. We're gonna turn this shit into Dark Souls. Alright. Whoops.
Target identified as.
Yeah, see you boys.
Contact.
Sorry fellas.
I need to get me new shoes.
Did we do it?
What was that?
I think we did it. Nice. Outsmarted the robots. Spiders 1, AI 0. Okay. I think I can throw this at him too.
Sound the alarm!
No, you don't. And then... stealthily smash his head in with a
Having fun yet?
radioactive barrel. It's what I would have done if I was Spider-Man. Okay, is this C? Yay, it is. This is ridiculous. That means that we are expected to, like, just bolt through that room.
Doc, this door is locked.
Let me
Oh.
look into it. Spider-Man,
Uh-huh.
be careful. Dr. Rue, the head of the project, seems to have figured out that something is wrong. He's headed your way.
Oh,
You'll need to get the key from him. He's the only one who has it. He has some super soldier robots with him. Be very careful.
okay. Well, that looks like him. And that looks like the robot.
There's an intruder here somewhere. Spread out and find him.
What? So do I just... What did I just shoot? Did I just, like, trigger the door? I mean, I found him. Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! I was about to start celebrating. No. No, please leave me alone. I'm having an Akira moment right now. Okay, I think we literally just, like, ring around the rosy to these bozos. Get fucking Looney Tunes. If it's good enough for Wile E. Coyote, it's good enough for me. Beep beep. Hit him with your spider hacking, Spider-Man. You know, I kind of hope there's like a... Oh. No healing to be found, but there is a little piss-colored spider thing. That's pretty cool. I haven't been able to think of any other spider ladies. I mean, of course, there's a lot of lady spider men. Spider Woman and stuff. Are they just like permanently triggered now? Well, that sucks. I don't really want to fight this guy. It might be safer to, though, than trying to outrun him. Oh, you're right, there is one from Lord of the Rings. One of my friends has a commander deck built around her. Schlob! Oh, well, I misspelled it. Shelbo. I think it's really pronounced Shelob, but I call her Schlob because it upsets my friend. That's a spider. That is just a giant spider woman. I mean, it's like a giant spider that is a woman, a giant female spider. That's really all. But I think she could speak, right? Can she speak? As long as she can speak, then it's like that works. We'll compile a very specific... Yeah, she can speak. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're going to compile a very specific list of animated characters. Neferpitu. Oh, she can make an illusion of her female form. Okay. Well, now I want to look that up. But also, Neferpitu from Hunter x Hunter. She's like a cat lady, but she's technically an ant. I guess she's not a spider, though. She's just an ant. Did Lust from Full Metal Alchemist have, like, spider qualities? Oh, no. There's a spider lady from Soul Eater. Arachne. Now that's a Spider Woman. That might be too much Spider Woman for any of us to handle, to be honest. Now I want to hear about Shelob's illusory form. What does she look like? Ooh, there's somebody's fan art. That's kind of cute. Oh, she's kind of terrifying too, actually. Ugh. Ooh, imagining those arms emerging from her back is really unsettling. I'll just look at this nice anime spider lady. It's in the game. Wait, what? In like the Lord of the Rings game? Oh, well, I guess Bozo's over there. Maybe we don't have to kill him. But timing this seems like such a pain in the ass. But also, if I don't time it, then the other guys will show up. Oh, and Shadow of War. Ooh. Mordor. Shadow of War. You know, I actually get the sense these bozos might not be caught by my webbing. Let's learn together. Oh. What's so super about these fuckers? Oh! Oh, you can't kill him, right? Oh, shit.
You're no match for us.
That might be true, but I'm a spider person. Stealth be damned. I'm just fucking running now. That's silly. This doesn't have to be a stealth mission if you don't want it to be. Oh, wait. If it's in Shadow of War, then we can go find a cutscene, I bet. We should look her up. We should get her digits. What up, Sheila? I got wings. I could get caught in your webs if you'd like. Put an egg in me. I would hate that, actually. I don't really want that, but Shadow of War. Huh. Oh, let's see a cutscene, I guess. Does she call Aragorn a good boy? I don't even actually know who the main character of Shadow of War is. This game is 8 years old? God damn.
Ven, Leon. Mira a través de mis ojos.
Oh, wait. I seem to have decided on Latino Shelob for some reason. Whoops. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Latino channel.
I'm impressed, Red. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
I like her voice acting, though, too.
You have doomed us, Talion. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Yeah, why'd you give a scary Spider Woman or a powerful ring? Is she like the main antagonist, or does she just kind of do stuff? I didn't think that it was about her. If it's kind of about her, that it makes me more interested in playing the game, to be honest. She's an anti-hero. Oh, okay. She's like Deadpool. You know, there are some sort of Spider Women from Magic the Gathering. Izoni of 1,000 Eyes, I think. Or Izoni 1,000 Eyes, yeah. She's not really like a Spider Woman, but she hangs out with spiders, and she's sort of like, she's kind of like a Spider Kinney, I guess. Yeah, look, she's got spiders hanging out on her, and she's got face markings that she puts on to make herself look like a spider. She's really just kind of a spider wanted, which is still cool. Especially because at the end of the day, you clean yourself off, shake off all the spiders, you just got a woman who's really into spiders. That seems pretty compatible compared to some of our other options.
Maze. Where the heck am I now? Holy, that thing's bigger than Long Island, and it doesn't look too friendly.
Bigger than Long
The
Island.
sensor array has a shield around it. I'll have to take out the shield generators first.
I do not remember doing this. Remember that part in the Spider-Man movie when Sam Raimi has to destroy 10 generators to destroy some kind of fucked up Green Goblin mech thing? Me neither. What the fuck? Okay, there's one. This is absolute madness. What the fuck? What are we supposed to do against all of the missiles in the world? Oh, Jesus. At least these ones in the corner are pretty easy to get. What the? What happened? A missile? Maybe we can like web zip the missiles or something? The super mech is huge and powerful, but slow. Your speed is your advantage. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it moves, like, at all.
This place is a maze.
This place is a maze, and that robot's Long Island, and I'm Spider-Man, and I don't even know what's happening. This way. There we go.
Listen,
That's
Tiny,
one.
I'd love to play with you all night, but I have things to do.
Okay, so he has like some sort of bizarro laser arm. I guess that's the thing I'm supposed to be avoiding. Oh, incoming ad break, by the way. Sorry. Give me that. Nice. Okay. To the shield generators. Oh, God. Can I blow... Bro, get the fuck off of me! Oh, my God.
This thing must have been designed to level small countries.
Oh, what am I meant to do against that? Okay, we can at least take out these bastards. Jeez. Oh my god. Literally every orifice this thing could fire missiles from, it does. Die. Okay. Spider-Man versus the fucking entire US military's budget. I can't blow up these guys either, is the thing. Fuck. Oh my god. Whoops. We're not exactly so nimble that we can dodge all these random missiles either. This way maybe. Oh god. Ow. No. Oh Jesus. What am I supposed to do? I get knocked on my ass by a laser and then 700 Predator drone missiles hone in on me and pummel me. Maybe I could use the spider shield?
This place is a maze.
I bet the web shield could help, yeah. Okay. These two are pretty easy, too. Okay. Nice. Very doable. I guess the other option is to, like, what if we just kind of web swing our way through and, like, we kick, like we do the web kick as our way of dealing with these things? Or we could also keep web swinging and then do our, like, jumping punch attack thing. Just so that we can, like, get close and avoid taking a ton of damage? I don't know. Seems like a lot of calculus for Spider-Man to be doing. I'm taking a lot less damage this way, at least. Oh, I'm out of spider juice already. Okay. Die. It's still alive. There we go. Okay. Don't think there's too many more of these little flutter guys. Whoa. You know, this thing is built like a big fucking toy, too, is the weird thing. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Admittedly, getting to destroy a bunch of like military-grade drones does sound like a lot of fun. Especially being able to do it with just like you're the bare fist force of your fists. Spider-Man has a pretty sick job. Not that he gets paid for it, I guess, so maybe it's more of a hobby. Damn. Damn. Okay, well that's great. Can I get this one next? Damn it. We're gonna trigger the big bozo's laser arms if we do this, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ah, we took more damage than we started with. Fuck. Wow, that thing does a lot of damage. Okay. Here, we'll grab one of these ones. Nice, okay. Still feels pretty doable so far. Okay, that's another one of these floater guys down. It really seems like, actually, they might spawn several of them, actually. Like, there might not be a point to killing them. Can I only kill this, like, with a punch? Ooh! Okay, well, that was a pretty good dodge. Maybe we should try, like, an aerial punch again. Oh, jeez. Oh, we need more blue. I need more web juice. Start taking those fucking tablets. Take the zinc tablets, Petey. We need more fucking goo. And we need it yesterday. Give this man a juice box. Die. Okay, nice. That's another one. Jeez. Oh, God. Get this man some appy juice. And a straw. What did people do before sippy cups? We just let little kids fucking ruin their clothing with apple juice and chocolate milk. You gotta imagine we had the like cup technology kind of down pat pretty early on, I'd guess. Just a wild guess. Did it blow up? Not yet. Okay, there we go. No, 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 no! No! Go, 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 go! Oh, God. Stop walking onto that. That's not for you. No! We were so close! That's horseshit! No, we just got fucking laser tickled. It's fine. Oh, alright. Okay, it's alright. Come on, get back up, Spider-Man. We're gonna give you a couple Oreos and a Lunchable.
Hello, Bozo.
Hello, Turner. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the hello, Bozo. Very polite of you.
This place is a maze. Where...
We were reading about articles today. What kind of articles do you know about? Or I guess magazines is really what we were talking about. Did you used to read magazines? What do you think, you young whippersnapper? Were you even around when they were doing magazines? I just realized a single punch wasn't actually even enough to kill that. That's too bad. Punch. Why does my aerial punch do so much less damage? Ugh. It's not looking over there. Fuck. What the hell? I just got trapped in the fucking evil laser beam of hell. I got comboed by that laser. It's like I'm playing some kind of unfair Street Fighter. How old are you, Finch? Magazines were not a part of my childhood. I'm a several thousand-year-old angel. Of course I've seen magazines come and go. And they're great. I miss them. I miss Nintendo Power and the Nickelodeon magazine. And Game Informer. Game Informer might still be a magazine, actually. Oh god. Fuck off, laser guy. We're free. Oh, we're not. Oh god, we're not. Okay, maybe they can't aim low. Of course he can. Why wouldn't he? Shit. What happened? Yeah, we were just talking about how, like, the old full-page magazine advertisements were different, and, like, they had to come up with so much fun art and use, like, lots of screen caps and key art and stuff in a way that you don't really have to nowadays. And I don't know. You know what's expensive? Playing video games. And you know what's cheap? Renting old copies of Nintendo Power from your local library. Jeez. Free me! Free me! No! How can he swing that thing so damn fast? What am I supposed to do? I don't even have a dodge button. I'm not that advanced of a spider. Oh, the other thing we were talking about is spider women. Just list them off. I still think that Charlotte from Charlotte's Web from the 1970 animated version takes the cake, and if you ask me. Oh god. The infinite laser of hell. What the fuck? You know, I guess it would help if I could see the damn robot swing at all. Spider women, huh? Yeah. Like, Shelob from Lord of the Rings.
This place
I didn't know you were a simp for that. I don't know if I'd say a simp. What's wrong with liking a woman? Can't even like a woman nowadays without being called a simp. Oh god. Ugh. Okay, good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck off. No! Welcome to 2026. You're not allowed to like anything. If we see you smiling, we're gonna assume you're a creep. And that you should be put in jail. Oh. This is Finch's America.
This place is a maze. Where the heck am...
It's perfectly innocent to like a spider woman. There's nothing wrong with liking a spider woman. Okay, get the fuck out of there. We punched it once, now leave. That's all we're allowed to have. Well, so I've got a question. Maybe we could just, like... Oh, Jesus. It seems like the laser, like... So it has, like, a hitbox on the actual laser, but it also, like, leaves this massive trail of explosions behind. That's crazy. It could be worse, though. My chat teases me often by saying I'm going through a certain pipeline. Which one? Which one have they got you in? Is it the femboy pipeline? The VTuber pipeline? It does seem like that's basically where you're in. Although you are taking an unorthodox path, I will say. You're not even like much of an anime fan, right? I think I'm the only pipeline I'm in is the sewer pipeline. And it's pretty fun down here. You wouldn't believe the kind of cool stuff people flush down the toilet. And it's fun not using my wings for a change. It feels like being fair to everybody else who doesn't have wings. Oh god. Punch, punch. Okay, that's enough. Ow! Punch, punch. That's not enough. You really have to punch it 3 times. No, no, no. The one with the ears, the tails, and the fur. You're in the furry pipeline, huh? How'd you end up in that? I was reading an article about that earlier today. Apparently furries are going to... Well, they're not going to Argentina, but being a variation of a furry is like a popular thing right now in Argentina. With teenagers. It's how they express themselves. I say more power to them. As long as nobody's getting hurt. There's a lot worse trends. They could be eating cinnamon. Remember when everybody was doing that for fun? Or the kill yourself with milk challenge? I remember. Oh god, no, leave me alone. Ah! Okay, we're good. We're so good. And now we come back for a drive-by. Oh god. I fucked up, but I'm okay. Mostly. Oh my sweet lord. Okay. This actually could be worse. This is fine. Ugh. I'm not in that pipeline, I swear. Well, that's fine. It's neither here nor there. More fun for the furried folk, I suppose. You know, I don't mind furries, like, to the point where if I even had, like, a persona version of myself, I think that'd be okay. But you know what I really wouldn't want? I don't think I really want, like a brony sona. Whatever it would be called. Whatever the equivalent is for bronies. I feel like I'd find that too embarrassing. I'm not cool enough. I'm not free and cringe enough. That's one where I'd be like, I gotta draw the line. I gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere. I'm also not that interested in actual VTubing. I think PNG tubing is the way to go. Okay. I suppose that is definitely distinct. It's different. Not the same thing. Stop locking on or we're gonna get fried. I'm just gonna try to do it 100% with web. Because we're gonna get fucking obliterated otherwise. Pick up the goo. Give me the goo. Give me the loot. Okay. The weird thing is that if I hang out low enough, it seems like he won't fire at me. He'll just let his little goons do his stuff. I still need more goo. Die. Also, it's expensive. Then there's rigging and all this other stuff I don't want to deal with. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I will say I think it's one that can be cheap if you decide to go with like a pre-made model. Admittedly, you are missing out on, I think, a big aspect of it, which is like having your own kind of identity and getting to make that part of the process. But you can also, you know, I guess that's where it gets expensive. Is like, if you wanted to make your own, you know, you got to work with an artist and it's a whole ordeal. So I can understand that. PNG tubing is just a lot more accessible. But I also think that there is a bit of a pipeline there, actually. I've seen quite a lot of people, like, get into VTubing as the hobby that they wanted to do, and then they pick up a couple of rigging skills, they get into some amount of a little bit more advanced tracking, and that kind of thing, and then before you know it, you've made yourself a model. One of my favorite independent VTubers, Glowy Pumpkin, that's how she ended up being a VTuber. She was actually just a pixel artist that made her own pixel model, and it was a simple PNG tuber.
That's the last generator. Now for that sensor array.
And then she kind of started messing with 2D stuff, and now she's a full-on... Oh my god, please don't kill me. No! No! Oh, it's gonna make me do everything again, isn't it? No! Oh. Fuck me, man. I gotta come up with some sort of, like, angel-themed exasperated
This place is a
thing to
maze.
say.
Where the
How about just fucking kill me? Is that angel themed enough? Jeez. Punchy. Oh god, so many missiles. Punch. Punch again. Okay. Now run. Run. What about you? Are you going to get into your own meat VTubing model? This one was made by somebody else, right? Yeah, this model was made by Ameji Studios. I did actually get it for free. I paid their like a tip or something, but they were just looking to get into the space. I think like early last year, or maybe no, it was like mid 2024. So they were handing out models for free, and there's a lot of artists that do that. And that's how I got mine. Now, as to am I interested in making my own? I'm interested in making my own design. I like drawing and I like design work, but I don't know if I'm interested in making my own VTuber model. I was at first, but it is a ton of work, like you said, and it's not like I know if I did it, it would end up being just like how I built my PC, where like I had fun doing it, I learned a lot by doing it, but like I'm not going to reuse those skill sets, you know? I'm not going to make another VTuber model. I'm not interested in making VTuber models for other people, really. So like it's going to feel like it was a cool thing to learn, but like I'm not, you know, like I invested all this time just to not reuse those programs and all that knowledge, you know? It's kind of hard to commit to. But you're gonna make your own character, though. Yeah, honestly, my plan is to... I've already got a lot of designs, rough designs, I would say, maybe sketches you could even call them, of what I would like to my next model to look like. But I also think that at this point, I've made so many memories streaming with this model that I would like to... I would like my next model to still be very inspired by this model. I would want to have the same like hair and at least the same hair color, maybe some of the same colors. I'd probably still keep the angel theming too, even though I think like most of the designs I've come up with, I would be doing... Most of the designs I've come up with are not angel themed. Originally, I wanted to actually do like a manta ray design, actually. I think mantas are cool, and my favorite VTuber of all time is Gargura, and she's very what's the word? She's very aquatic, right? Because she's a shark girl, so it would kind of meld a lot of my favorite things. You know, saying it out loud too, it kind of makes me interested to see how hard it would be to revisit that idea. Like, it can't be that hard for me to... Oh, jeez. To go in, just make, like, a crappy model. Make myself a little manta ray guy. Jesus. No, God. See, I think there's something... Oh, come on. There's something fucked up about that. Like, that hit me, like, twice, at least. But I think part of it, too, that's tough is, like, I just know in my head I have, like... I have a really high bar for what I want. And I just don't think I want to invest my time into those skill sets, I guess. Oh, God. No. Fuck off, bro. Okay. Oh, God. Who played this and was like, yeah, this seems like a fair and honest test of the player's skill after the game they've played? This is ridiculous. I think this must be the final boss, right? Like, maybe this and then, like, one more confrontation with old Gobby. Because it feels too ridiculous for this to not be like end game shit. Okay, well we got all the ones up top there. Okay. This way. I always pictured you basically the same, but with one of those casino dealer outfits. But that's cool too. That's kind of the theme of the Discord. I haven't really brought that into the Twitch streams much, because you're right. Like my design doesn't really have the casino thing going on. I was thinking though, what I would bring to the table is I've been thinking about doing like a train conductor angel, or like a what is it called? Like a mechanic angel. I thought that would be cool, or a engineer angel. There are some of my favorite characters from, or not maybe my favorite characters, but some of my favorite angels from Magic the Gathering are like artificers as well as angels. This is a bunch of horseshit. Okay. Oh god. No way. Where am I going? Oh fuck. What the hell hit me there, you know? Ah! Goddamn. Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, the core thing that I like about angels is there being kind of a juxtaposition between my kind, divine, and loving and warm embrace, and also being kind of a crass jerk. It's the Gat Moe, baby. What do you know about Gat Moe? What the fuck, Spider-Man? Get the hell up. It is not time for lazing about. Why does he do that? Yeah, sometimes he'll like... Oh god. Oh god. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I guess if you don't know, Gat Moe. So Moe is just Japanese for cute. Gat Moe refers to the idea of something that's cute because there's a difference between your expectations and reality. Gat Moe is like if you meet like a tough biker, but they also really like Kirby or something. Like, that's pretty cute because they're such a tough person, but they like cute stuff. That's fun. And so in this case, though, of course, there's the Gat Moe is like, oh, it's like an angel, and he's so nice, and then I'm not nice. That's kind of cute. Okay, that's 4 of them down. Maybe we should just deal with the toughest ones first. I just don't know when it decides to trigger this laser thing. So you're basically a con man? I mean, you could say something like that. I mean, the other thing you could say is I'm just complicated. Don't people like complicated characters? This thing must have been designed to level small countries. It's okay to be complicated. People like complicated. I'm like an onion. I've got layers. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got rid of one of them. Give me that. Nice. Okay. We're just gonna try to use the bug juice to blow up all of them because this thing is too difficult. Basically a con man. Aren't we all a con? We're all actors on the stage of life, and none of us are really real. A duke and... Okay, nice. Now to get the last ones. These ones are gonna be a lot tougher. Oh, you know, maybe Here's an idea. What if we use angles? Oh! Oh! I've never seen him do that animation. That's pretty cool. Stop shooting up here, you jerks. Oh, jeez. We're out of web goo. Ah, here we go. How about you? Like, what are y'all? Are y'all interested in VTubing in the slightest? It sounds like you just want to do the PNG tuber thing. But what about everybody else? Like, and also, I mean, how did you come up with your character? What did you do to do your thing? I suppose. For me personally, it was just like when it comes to the personality, I guess I'm just trying to be myself, but a little bit more of a tsundere than usual. And then when it comes to the design, oh, please just die. Kablam. Blam. Okay, cool. One left. We got this. Give me the goo. There we go. Your character? Yeah. Like, you know, with your model, and I mean, I guess it also kind of depends. Like, not everybody. I think that a lot of VTubers just kind of play an exaggerated version of themselves. That's definitely what I do, anyway. I'm pretty much, I'm like 80% me, and then I just kind of, I would say I'm like the cattiest part of myself on stream. I try to be a lot nicer with strangers normally. But on Twitch.tv, it feels like you guys are earning it just by being Twitch chat. You know what I mean? You want to be made fun of. You're here. Well, your character is changing, but, or rather, your character is staying the same, but the lore is changing. Well, I guess maybe what I meant to ask is, how did you go about turning, like, how did you come up with that? Like I was saying, for me, my designs, they're pretty much just like classic A+B kind of designs. Like, it's just like angel meets wizard, or I think in some of them it wasn't even that complicated. Like I think my manta ray design was literally just manta ray plus dude. Of course, it's different for everybody, but. We're so close. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's try to go this way. Oh, yeah. Like, how did you decide? I mean, I think your character, it's difficult to describe them, but they're sort of like a down-home kind of guy. Just a rough and tumble, simple Western folk. Southern folk, I guess. Country music, line dancing. So you're just like a Southern guy. That is pretty unique. I'm not sure that I've seen a VTuber or a PNG tuber that's just like, I'm a Southern guy. It's so funny seeing Redneck not get past a filter. Like, I don't know about you, but I mean, maybe I'm just showing my age by saying that, but never mind. Oh, jeez. Oh, Spider-Man. How many more drive-bys do we have to do? Like, is it not getting damaged? Come on. We've shot at it so many times. Maybe this doesn't do any damage because we have so little web, but I really don't want to go and grab the... Shoot. Oh, God. Run! Ah! Okay, well, we lived, somehow. God, I hate this level. Okay, No, no. Oh, jeez. We're not safe here. It looks like we're safe here, but we're not safe here. Okay, 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 okay. Whew. Okay. Go, 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 go. Blow up! Finally.
That's the last generator. Now for that sensor array.
Awesome. Now we can go blow up the sensor array or whatever.
The guy who said the bigger they are, the harder they fall deserves a punch in the jaw.
Are you gonna punch him in the jaw, Spidey? Is that what you're saying? Oh, sweet lord, it's so easy. I really didn't want to do like another fight there. Yay! We blew up a fucking billion-dollar assault robot.
That was too close. That hole should be my ticket out of here. Now to find Osborn's office and get out of this crazy place.
Let's get the hell out of here. Yay! Ugh. We got points for our combat style somehow. I don't think I deserved any points. No points. The only points I want are the points that are the ticket out of here. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm thinking about how much Spider-Man do we have left? Because I feel like if we don't have a lot of Spider-Man left, maybe we save whatever we've got left for next stream. But then we play a card. We can play Slay the Spire 2. Let's see. I think we were doing this one, maybe? I don't know. That's cute. Let's see. So, escape from Oscorp. 2 levels left. Well, then again, if we finish it tonight, then we could do a whole Slay the Spire 2 stream later. Thanks for stopping by, Turner. I hope you have a good rest of your night. See ya. Oh, he's real low. The top of his head touched the floor there. He's kind of caked up. Yeah, he actually is caked up. What the hell?
Mary Jane. Goblin. No!
Oh no. What has he done with her? Use your compass to make sure you're heading in the right direction. Well, we recently learned that we can make ourselves go like 5 times faster by holding one button, so I'm not too afraid about flying through New York City. Our spider powers will do just fine. What the?
Standard search and destroy pattern. Find the intruder and neutralize with extreme prejudice.
What the hell?
I don't know how they figured out about MJ, but I have to get to her before Goblin does.
Okay.
I should be able to get back out the same way I got in, and only a couple zillion heavily armed androids between me and it. No prob.
No prob. Is this a stealth thing? Disable security systems?
Spider-Man.
The Haymaker. Well, I can't wait to try that out, but...
No way I'm getting through this laser wall in one piece. I'll have to find a way to shut it off.
Oh, jeez. Get off of me, man.
Adapt, react, and overcome.
Shall we dance?
Our superior technology.
Okay. Can I punch this thing? No, that's not working.
Huh. That looks like a security console. Maybe I can use it to shut off some of the defenses on this floor.
Fuck off. Okay, nice. Here maybe? Yay.
Scratch one wall of lasers. Now to deal with the gun turrets.
What? Oh. Why did I think they were gonna leave me alone? Silly me. Oh jeez. I can really zip around, but like, I'm gonna run out of health eventually. Oh god. That works. No, fuck off. Okay, yeah, do they blow up after that, or? I can't tell. I kind of hate enemies that like take up all your resources in the world and then
that energized door, and I'm set.
they just live anyway. Okay. Get at me. Fuck off. Oh no. Okay. Ah! I'm sorry, Spider-Man. Oh, you died for my foolish handling. Okay. Hurry up. Mary Jane needs your help. Yeah, no shit, man. I know. I know she needs help. I'm trying my spider best, okay? Alright, okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, it looks like there's not really a way for you to avoid these bozos, but at the very least, I figured out how to...
Huh, that looks like a security console. Maybe I can use it to shut
Yeah,
off some
oh,
of the defenses
jeez.
on this
Okay,
floor.
I figured out where we gotta go, for the most part.
Scratch one wall of lasers. Now to deal
Wait,
with
you
the
know,
gun
I might be able
turrets.
to just, like, bust out through here through the... Nope. That's some of them classic executive impenetrable glass. Bro, please leave me alone! Ow. There's so many of these jerks. Hey. Is there one in here? Of course there is. Back off. People don't even think I'm real. Oh, jeez. Save me, cutscene. Blow him up. Okay, nice.
Now I just need to get past that energized door, and I'm set.
And a Roman and an army of robots. That part should be easy. Oh god. Okay. Oh jeez. This way?
Okay. Energy field over that door is gone.
Go, 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 go. Looking to escape to a vent? What vent, man? This way, maybe? Oh, God. Okay, well. No, fuck off! Oh, God, there's so many of them. Okay, so that thing does have a limit of the amount of punishment it can take.
Shall we dance?
Don't bother me.
No, no. Okay.
You're dead.
Okay. Is there a health kit in one of these, please? Oh, Jesus. Yes, nice. Woo! That saved my skin. All right, get out of here, man.
It's like a surprise party.
Oh god, that corridor was actually just fucking death. Oh boy. Oh, are you fucking ready, folks? It's the end. We're finishing it up. It's the last level of the Spider-Man 2002 classic. You know, the interesting thing too is actually this is a game. Bizarrely, you can after you finish the game, you can replay it as the Green Goblin. And this is a skin, of course, but it also lets you, like, it's a reskin, and you're going through the same levels, but you're actually also voiced by Willem Dafoe. I'm fairly certain. And on top of that, like, they try to re-justify all of the things that happen that, like, make it make sense that the Green Goblin is doing it. I've always wanted to play through it, but, you know, it also doesn't, like... You do have different abilities, too. But it doesn't feel like it meaningfully changes the game that much.
What a day.
Tough day at the office, huh? Mine is a killer. Put your heart into those streams, my lovely girl, the better to bait my trap.
All right, Willem. It's time to catch you and throttle you.
Too late. Don't worry, Mary Jane. I'm coming.
We got you, MJ. It should be pretty easy to keep up with the guy. I hope. Oh, geez. Wait, he's fast.
If you hurt her, I'll make you suffer.
Ooh.
Oh,
Now
no.
you're getting into the spirit of things.
Oh, no. No, I fucked up. Whoops. He got a really tight corner there. It's a wonder I can see him at all. Yeah, he's bright green, but it isn't exactly glow in the dark either. Watch out for traps. Goblin can throw grenades and guided pumpkins. So I've noticed.
Too late.
My fear of those is what's kept me, like, kind of far away from them. Okay. We're kind of on his ass now. We know what your pathing looks like. Oh, whoops. You know, you don't even take that much damage there either.
I'll make you suffer.
Ooh. Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
Oh, fuck. Ah! He's a quick bastard. Make sure to stay close to Goblin. If you lose him, you'll never see Mary Jane again. Just to remind you of your motivation here, in case you don't understand the tension between you and the green terrorist.
Too late.
Okay. What the? Yeah, I thought that's the way he was gonna go. And then he makes like a tight corner around this building. But like, I can just kind of catch him up
If you
this
hurt
way.
her, I'll make you suffer.
There we go.
Now you're getting into the spirit of things.
Oh. Oh, Lord. No. Curse you and your spider stickiness. No. I think the only way I'm gonna do this is like by kind of cheesing it and just figuring out what the pathing is. Slowly but surely. Because it's like not really like I don't know, he like zips a little too fast to really react to, I think. How is Peter supposed to do this? I mean, I guess of course he has Spider.
Too late.
He can practically see the future. Yeah, like he's gonna go, was it around this building? Yeah, why would I bother to even do anything? He's gonna come around this way. Oh. Oh. I guess he still manages to kind of zip around quite a ways. Whoops. Come on. You need to go as fast as possible. Goblin's not going to go easy on you. This is the second to last level, okay, Spider-Man? Get in the fucking game, bro.
Too late.
Alright, okay. Fine, I'll try to actually chase after him. Go. Oh, okay, it's this one that he wraps around. That's my problem.
If you hurt her, I'll make you suffer.
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things.
And then... Nice, we're keeping right on his tail. We're almost outrunning him. Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're falling behind.
Damn,
I've
he's
got
right.
to go faster.
There's not exactly a ton of ways for me to do that without you swinging faster, Pete. No! Damn it. This is so tedious. I think the other bummer is that, like, there's no way to know. Like, it's not... I mean, yeah, it has, like, an indicator on the top, but... Yeah, there's not a lot of feedback in terms of how you're losing. Not that it matters. Maybe I just gotta, like... get my head in the game. Swing tighter. Try harder.
This is where your ideals have got you.
I'll catch you, you green freak. He's gonna go around this thing. I'm just gonna do this.
If you hurt her, I'll make you suffer.
You know, the other thing too is that maybe they're keeping track of how high. Like maybe they're keeping track of the height difference from us to Goblin too, which means you want to keep kind of at the same height, elevation. Okay. Jeez.
Oh, you're falling behind.
Is that just like a snarl from him?
I've got to go faster.
Come on,
Fuck.
put your heart in it.
That might be enough to stop us. Oh, damn it. Maybe I should try cutting the corner again like I do on the first one. Where he's like doing these crazy bobs and weaves through the buildings, but maybe I should just cut the corner. That's so cheesy. I kind of hate beating games that way. It only feels like I'm only winning through having like known it. I don't
Don't worry,
know.
Mary Jane. I'm coming.
Let's try it again. Okay, Gobby. Show me the way. Rude. Hello.
If you hurt her, I'll make you suffer.
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things.
Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, we're boned. Ah. This sucks. Oh. Dang it. Okay, you know what? We're going to save this for next time. I'm going to practice off screen. It's okay. And I want to do one little run. I want to do one little run of Slay the Spire 2. We'll get him next time. Let's edit our things here real quick. Oh, and we can also put on some BGM, baby. Nice. I'm glad we're almost done with that game. It's a pretty fun one. It's very nostalgic to me, but I just kind of like having like games crossed off our list. I guess it feels good to know that we've finished something and we can move on to the next thing. I guess. Slay the Spire. Yeah. Wow, it's really popping right now as a game. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This game I've been kind of obsessed with for like a hot sec. It's just been my like chill out and hang out and game on my free time game right now. That and there's another game. Elden Ring. Those are the two games that I've been playing on my off time. It's pretty different, I think, gaming. When you start streaming, I guess it just you want to be like more intentional about it than you are normally. I've found you just want to make the most of that time, I suppose, because you are already gaming some amount. But I guess the other thing that's kind of helped is that since I tend to play like a lot of weird retro games now, retro games that like I don't. I'm not playing Spider-Man for the PS2 on my free time. Not, of course, that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just not likely for me to play something like that. Hello. Welcome to Slay the Spire 2. So, I mean, I've played a ton of this game. I've played a ton of the original. I've even played the board game. My friends are obsessed. I wouldn't say I'm like any kind of expert, because in the original game, I don't remember if there were ascensions. I think there were. There was like heat or ascensions or whatever. I was not great at it. Not like I don't know. I guess I'm the kind of person that likes mastering a base game, but once you start cranking up the difficulty, normally I start having less fun. Just because I want to like do all the broken stuff. However, this time around, I've just been kind of. I think the ascension system is kind of baked in a way that makes it easier to just keep playing. I've already beaten the game with every single person. So a couple of them more than once. So far, you know, most of the characters have gotten kind of just a facelift, I guess. At least the returning ones. The new two of them, though, the Regent is fine. It feels like something in between. Oh, you know, I'm just realizing you guys aren't getting like the full view for some reason. What's up with that? Give me one moment. Let me see what I can do to correct that. That looks like it's better, I guess. Here, well, that's not really ideal, is it? That's so weird. Right? Because, like, we're definitely getting some of the bottom of the screen cut off. We are. That's so odd. So odd. Well, that's okay. We'll just do that. Anyway. Most of my runs lately, though, because I've played every single character at this point, I just kind of go for random and see whatever we play. That way, you're kind of learning the most amount of new cards, I guess. But yes, out of the new characters, the Regent is kind of fine. It feels a lot like the Ironclad in some ways, and I think that this star system is clever, but not that meaningfully different. I do really like the Necrobinder, though, because like the vibes are immaculate. I kind of like the Necromancer vibes, and then on top of that, I just think that Doom isn't that inspired, but the Soul build is cool, and so is your little hand buddy, Osti, of course. Anyway, let's just find out what we're gonna run. Yay, Skelly guy. I will say too, you know, like Slay the Spire, the original, it's still pretty easy to kind of play into a run and just immediately fuck it up. That's what I've noticed anyway. Ooh, random rare sounds pretty cool. You know, that's not a great one, but it's not a build around, but it's still a pretty okay one. I'll go read it. So, right, if you've never played Slay the Spire, it's a lot like, it's sort of like drafting Magic the Gathering, except every single match is you add a new card to your deck. And of course, since it's a digital card game, there are a lot of ways that you can play with your pool that you can't normally. So you get to remove cards from your pool, you get to upgrade cards from your pool, yada, yada, yada. So that's pretty cool. But so everything has a mana cost. You get 3 mana a turn, although of course there are ways to get more than that. And you draw 5 cards every turn. And then once your deck is run out, you shuffle everything back in. So your basic cards are strikes. They deal 6 damage to whatever. Your defends, they give you block. They prevent you from taking damage. Yeah, see, there's definitely info that's getting cut off on both the top and the bottom. That's so sad. What's up with that? What gives? What the heck? That's gonna bother me so much. It's like, would I... Oh, okay. Wait, this looks flawless. Huh. Maybe I'm just silly. Okay, anyway. So, block prevents incoming damage, of course. You kind of need to. So, unlike Magic, I guess, you don't, like, start every match with 100% of your HP. You have this pool that slowly dwindles, which means that, like, every turn and every match, you're kind of weighing between killing your opponent quickly so that you don't get damaged a ton, but then also defending yourself so that you don't get chipped away at either. You know, we're gonna move. Oh, can I not? Let's see. We're gonna move chat over here, so you're not kind of in the way of important information. Oh, whoops. Then we're gonna move the goal over. That seems. Anyway, the special. So every starter deck is comprised of 4 strikes, 4 blocks, and then 2 unique cards. I think it's kind of a brilliant design. It makes it relatively easy to hop into any class and pick it up very quickly. Of course, there are only 5 of them at the moment. Maybe they'll add more. That'd be pretty cool. But this game is so like deeply designed that it's not really the type. It's sort of like trying to add another color to Magic. Like you can't really do that anymore. Anyway, so your 2 special cards, Bodyguard. So it summons 5. Summoning gives HP to this little creature of yours. It's a little hand guy called Austie. It raises his max HP. It's kind of like block, except that it persists, because Austie will take damage before you do. So it is effectively a block. It's functionally a block for the most part. Except there are things that kind of interact with Austie's maximum health and current health. Like this card, Unleash. Austie deals 6 damage. So there are some unique quirks to Austie dealing damage versus us. So for example, if we gain strength, if we buff our attack, it won't actually buff Austie. But on the flip side, if we lower our attack, it won't lower Austie at all. However, if Austie's dead for whatever reason on our turn, we can't obviously attack with him. And then in this card, it's like a strike because it deals 6 damage for 1 mana, but it also adds Austie's current HP. So since our relic makes us summon 1 at the beginning of the turn, most of the time this does at least 7, sometimes more. And if we can combine these 2, then it deals like 12. The rare card we got was Shared Fate. So it's 0 mana. 0 mana is about as good as it gets when it comes to a mana cost. I guess it's energy in this game, but you know, whatever. So we got it costs 0 mana. You make yourself lose 2 strength, and you make an enemy lose 2 strength. Normally losing strength is pretty bad, and I would say that this is not that good. But since we can build around Austie dealing damage instead of us, what would normally be kind of a relatively even trade becomes like you break the parity, you know? You're kind of cheating in a way. It has exhaust though, so we can't use it more than once in a combat. And it's not exactly like a build around rare. The buff isn't that good either. You just make the opponent lose a little bit more strength. Normally when I pick my paths, I try to find as many elites as possible. Not sure if that's still the best in this game, but in the first game, I think doing well was normally about like high rolling on really good relics, to be honest. That's what I remembered the most. But of course, like that's just the playstyle I had. Yeah, let's see. Let's get into an actual battle. And then I'll probably stop doing the teacher mode. I like doing teacher mode. But once we kind of get going, I don't want to keep doing teacher mode. We're gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see. Are y'all getting some of that audio too? It looks like y'all are. Wait. Yeah, y'all are. Oh, but they're kind of battling. Here, let's just turn off the BGM for now. Okay. Bodyguard's gonna block that attack. And I think so there's kind of two schools of thought to go for here. I could just kill this guy and remove his ability, but then I'm leaving like, what is it, 4 damage on the table. I could, on the other hand, hit this guy down to 9. Normally, if I can kill something, I'm going to kill something. Aussie still gets to stick around, which is good. We could kill this guy. Defend plus shared fate. To avoid taking much damage. I think that's probably the right move. We still take 1 damage, but that could be worse. And we're about to redraw the Austie, probably. We didn't. If we draw the Unleash, this is pretty bad. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, this is what I don't love about this rare we got. I mean, them being weakened is really good, but we don't have a ton of Austie damage right now, so I'm just going to defend to avoid taking damage. If we get 2 strikes, we just get to win the next turn, so that seems pretty good. Okay, I mean, this works too. Nice. Good job, Austin. Good boy. Borrowed time. You put 3 Doom on yourself and gain an extra energy. It's kind of like a Lotus Petal. I don't hate it. Otherwise, deal 4 damage, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. This is better with 0 mana cards, which we don't really have. And then Ethereal, deal 7 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. I think I'm just going to grab that. Lotus Petal's good, right? Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a fight anyway. If we shared fate, then we can hit him with a strike, which seems fine. Especially since he's the only opponent. Okay. Borrowed time lets us play one of each of these. Play every single one of them. Sure. Doesn't really make much of a difference. I find this guy so creepy. Like, the way he's vibrating. Ugh. Otherwise, he's kind of cute. Because he sort of looks like Stitch or something. Let's see. He's evened out his strength, unfortunately. Yeah, we're never going to die to that, so. I actually kind of like that Lotus Petal card. It seems pretty good. At least for now, anyway. Doom, that's one of the builds you can do with this. Doom is kind of like damage that doesn't matter until you have Doom equal to their HP. I think it's kind of bad for that reason. That was pretty cool. 8 damage to all enemies. And it stickers around in your hand. Here's the thing I've noticed about this game, and I also think it was a bad habit I learned in the last game. I try to skip most upgrades because I like to have a really small deck. But that's because, at least in the last game, it was pretty easy to make like infinite decks. Like decks that would just literally just combo. And I'm not sure that you can in this game, so I'm just gonna grab something that's better than our regular attacks. This thing is like not I don't want that thing. The number is smaller than my normal strike, so I don't want it. Really, we're looking for Austie attacks as well, but I don't see a reason to play that yet. We'll just keep this turning out lots of damage for now. I think we're not going to play this borrowed time either, because we're not taking any damage. Okay. Austie gets to deal a ton of damage here. But we're going to get hit. Or rather, Austie's going to take the hit for us. Good job, Austie. We're definitely doing that. Austie still lives. We're drawing one strike. I guess we need to draw 2 strikes anyway. I don't know that that made a difference, however you slice it. It's fine. If we draw 2 strikes, it's over. Yeah, I guess we didn't. That's fine. Die. Nice. End of Days. So this is like the good Doom card, because it actually triggers all their Doom on your turn, so you don't have to wait. That's pretty good. It's a weird build around. It doesn't have anything to do with what Shared Fate is doing, really. It doesn't really have anything to do with the rest of her deck. But like 29 Doom is enough to kill like a lot of minions, which is pretty good. So why not? I gotta stop arguing myself out of taking the good cards. See, like right now, if I had this in the opening hand, it would kill like pretty much everybody. Nearly everybody. Let's set up to kill that guy. He's gonna block annoyingly, but hopefully it's not too much. Yeah, we could still kill him. Wow. Well, now I regret not hitting him, but see, this is what I was talking about. And now we just have to sneeze on this guy and then survive whatever his next attack is. Oh my god. Forget it. Okay, maybe Doom is good, actually. I'll take this. I like this because, so it doesn't do anything the turn you get it. So maybe it's not worth it. But it does get you 2 extra mana, which makes it easier to cast the End of Days. But unfortunately, you don't get it that turn, so... And then, of course, you have to also argue, like, adding more cards makes it harder to draw the End of Days, so why would I do that? Okay, here's our first elite. Ugh, this guy sucks. I'm honestly just going to use our potion to start. Gonna add a replay to a card, or we can give him Doom. Okay, let's just start on the Doom train, I guess. Defend as best we can, and then just deal some damage. The thing is that I think he relentlessly attacks is what makes it so difficult. So... I think we do that, and then just bodyguard, take a ton of damage again. Ah. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Yeah, let's do that. Block, hit you with Austie. We're basically just looking to draw the End of Days this next turn. Please. Yay! Die. You know what? I think that guy's a bit of a run ender, or he can be, so... Ooh. Deal damage equal to the Doom. You know, this is pretty weird, honestly. Because, like... I don't know, it feels sort of counterintuitive to Doom. like you're doing damage while you doom. It sort of doubles up. It's kind of like doubling your doom, kind of. But I guess it says the word doom, so we're picking it. Hey, Photo Phoenix, how's it going? It's a nasty one. Statue's the worst though, dude. Statue sucks. It reminds me of one of the older elites, where the whole thing was that it was gonna like charge up to a single blast, but this one's like way harder. I don't know. I think they just tweaked the numbers. And I mean, it's easy enough for like the first one. You can still kind of walk away from it, but later ones, it's tough. Okay, so feels awesome. Oh, ad break incoming, by the way. Sorry. I think I'm just gonna kill both of these guys. I guess maybe there was some argument for bodyguard kill one of them. I still wouldn't take any damage. Normally, if you can kill a guy, it's worth killing a guy. Simple stuff. Oh, perfect. See, this is where End of Days is crazy. Where like, if there's just like a bunch of enemies, you're just like, whatever, dude. See ya. The Stoneface guy? Yeah, that was the guy. At least Stoneface stayed asleep until you had a good starting turn. For Statue, if you have all blocks turn 1 or 2, you're just screwed. Yeah, totally. I actually think our build would fucking die to that guy right now. Oh, please don't. Tell me. Okay. This guy also sucks. I think a lot of the elites in this game have been really tuned crazy. I think we still just go for the Doom. Maybe we'll grab a bodyguard. This run so far has been showing that End of Days is insane. Totally, totally. It kind of falls off later, like you said, yeah. But it's good for now. This lose strength is crazy. Yeah, order law. That's okay. That might have been worth taking the thorns even. Okay. Yeah. And now hopefully next turn we buy ourselves the, I mean, it's unlikely because of the infection. But maybe we get the End of Days and then we just sweep instantly. That'd be awesome. End of Days, please? Whoa. Okay, that's nice. We actually still have another draw at it, though. Not a bad chance. If we draw it, we just fucking wipe. Damn it. Okay. This isn't block, which is the one downside. We're gonna take a ton of damage here. There's not really a way around it. Well. And the worst is, well, I still might not draw End of Days. That would really suck. You know, I guess Ostie actually tanked quite a lot for us. We only ended up taking 6. Please? No. Whoa. Now the places I put my damage were kind of stupid. Okay, let's just kill this thing. I guess we take like 1 billion, but it's okay. I'm not maulding, you're maulding. Okay, cool. Only showed up 8 hours late. Okay. Ooh, potion belt. That sounds nice. I actually kind of like this card. It feels like the numbers are pretty okay on it. You end up blocking 11, basically. Oh. Whoa. Tier 3 or Tier 1 sub 3 months running. So sweet of you. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you would bless this Tenchi with so much praise and love. And also welcome to the elite group of people that get to watch right through the ads. You know, I kind of like this card because it removes itself from my deck, I guess, but probably this card. I think that's fine. Upgrade. I wish this card would be 2 mana cheaper on the upgrade. I normally like to go for ones where it ends up being less mana. There's not a lot of those, though. Yeah, I guess we'll just upgrade the End of Days. Let's put our eggs into... Let's put our eggs into the same basket. I like this basket. So... we definitely go this way so we can pick up this extra. Extra rest sight. Nunchuck. Cool. I don't think about these guys, which means they're probably pretty... Wow, this card is so much worse in your first hand. Jeez. Jeez, that sucks. We're gonna try to even this guy out for the thingy. Do I ever do this so I don't take damage? Let's do it. I draw End of Days, right? Easy. Easy money. First card, off the rip. Goodbye. Nice. There is some argument for this card because it says the word Doom. I just hate... I hate, like, making it harder to draw End of Days, though. Nah. Doesn't say the word End of Days on it. I don't want it. There is an argument for resting here, I think. I wish this card would go down to 1 mana. What does this do? Ooh, that makes that a lot better, actually. Let's do that. Mushroom guy. He's pretty fly for a fun guy. Let's do that. That's wonderful. Sure, I'll drink a black potion. He sneezed on me. That's pretty good. He's not just straight up dead, though. Awkward. Ah, damn it. Okay, well. That's a lot of damage. Hello, Pyra. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Slay the Spire. I actually think you'd probably really like this game. It's like Magic, for people who don't have the time or money for Magic. It's like Magic drafting, which is awesome. Okay, show me End of Days. Oh, I was just kidding, man. You don't actually have to. Holy cow. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll do this. If I deal 10 damage, that'll kill this guy. I still have to take another turn, so whatever. So Hearthstone. I feel like I feel like fans of this game they'd take offense to comparing it to Hearthstone, I think. Rightfully so. Damage here. We're still taking 1 damage. We don't have a lot of HP. Okay, we killed one of them at least. That's good. 12 damage. Nah, what am I saying? We're just gonna defense up until we draw the next thingy. No need to over. You know, I've never played Hearthstone on stream, if you can believe it. There we go. We just need 2 of these, I guess. Dredge. I don't want any of these cards. Wait, actually, 1 second. This does let me buy back the Doom card. It's kind of like adding another copy. We're like, I'm like pretty sure I might die here. Oh fuck! It's over. It's over, man. Oh, we needed to upgrade this one to retain it. We're so fucked. None of these cards are useful. Oh, I guess I could have done like another 2 damage or something. Oh, fuck. I guess I could go Shared Fate, Pull, or Aggro, Unleash to do the most amount of damage. I'm not feeling very lucky. But fuck it, we ball, I guess. We might just die right now. 23 freaking damage. I'm drinking a potion. That does block most of the damage. We're gonna want this too. End of days. Well, here's the thing that sucks. Like, we could put something back into our hand, but we don't have the mana to play it. Like, grabbing this Time's Up would be awesome. We drew all our cards in the wrong order. I don't think 3 damage is going to make the difference. Oh, God. Oh, it's over. It was a good run while it lasted. Tough. Yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe it was just this card isn't good enough. Too much mana? Maybe we also rejected too many upgrades, just trying to keep building around the end of days. Maybe that was a mistake too. But also, this guy's just he's not gonna fold to anything less than like a high damage build, I think. Generally, right? If only you had 2 end of days. If only I had end of weeks, you know what I'm saying? Then I really would have had him. Okay, we can do one more run. Nah, I didn't want to do this guy. That's okay, though. More max HP seems lame. These seem awesome. I don't care if I'm taking damage. Does this guy only have 1 upgrade? Like one better card? He's got 5 strikes, 4 defense. That's so funny. You were probably too low HP for any elite, but I do swear statue's got to get nerfed. Yeah, I think I was supposed to probably rest at the rest site, but you know me, I'm a gambler. I'm a gambler. Okay, yeah, we can remove these 2. That's fine. I don't care about damage. I heal. Forehead. 1, 2, 3. I guess we're going left. You know, I was just talking about this. Is it ideal to play greedy in this game? Are we supposed to? Or are we supposed to be, like, avoiding elites? Because, like, the elites get you the relics, and as far as I remember, in the last game, like, that was, like, practically the reason to play, almost. I forget, does he get thorns now? He does. That's annoying. 15, you say? Well, then again... Oh, wait, I can't hit him twice, can I? Oh, there's some complicated math to be done here. This is 13 damage. I could block it all, but I don't make any progress. On the other hand, I could play 1 defend, double strike. I end up with 1 defense, take 6 damage. But I kill this guy. Nah, I mean, I'll just wait it out. Because I can double strike the next guy, and he's probably going to Thorns next, right? Yeah, okay. I made the right choice. Mama didn't raise no fool. Greed is good. Now I could hit him, and then I'll end up taking a singular point of damage. On the other hand, how do I kill him next turn? Triple strike does it. That's fine. Play this by our original, you definitely had to greed for high ascension. In this game, probably not. Elites versus regular difficulty seem generally tuned more clearly. I would agree with that assessment. The elites are actually kind of elite. And also, maybe I haven't played enough of it, but it feels like the relics aren't like build around broken anymore. Deals 6, deals 2 more for all cards in your deck containing the word strike. This is like actually not a good card, right? I guess it does like, what? An additional 8 damage? 14 damage for 2 mana? That's like barely above rate. Nah. Thunderclap sounds good though. Cinder also sounds good. I guess this is also a strike. So it's actually more like 16 damage or something. I don't like any of these cards really, but vulnerable is good. Sure, what the hell? I wonder what does upgrading do? Of course, it doesn't reduce the mana cost. It never does. Agree on the relics? Yeah, they're just not. They're just not giving you the sauce like they were before. What does he do? Ah, okay, of course. Shield hit you for 1 billion. I'm still taking a solid. I'm not gonna. That basically negated my heal at the end of this. That's okay, though. Just draw 3 strikes, forehead. Or one of these. Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty good. Kind of a moot point sort of deal. I like this card. I like X cards. Because they buff, like, they scale with your strength really crazy. Although I guess they also scale with your unstrength or whatever. Yeah, let's just grab it. The other thing too is I felt like in the original, the first one, it felt like you were more rewarded for avoiding bad deck upgrades. But in this game, I feel like you're just supposed to take upgrades like most of the time. Like you're not really building a combo deck in the way that you could before. And maybe I just haven't seen that deck yet, but it feels like that. 2x4. Well, I'll tell you what we're not doing this turn. That's blocking. I think you just die if I do this, don't you? I'm not gonna do the math. Okay, mostly. X cards are great early because of good early upgrade. Yeah, true. I'm not really in love with any of these cards. 1 mana to deal 14 is pretty good, I guess. It's not a strike. That's a strike against it. This thing starts outscaling the hemokinesis pretty quickly, actually. Sure. Well, that's a bummer. You're not gonna get the vulnerable, but maybe I play around it by just dealing you 25 damage. Okay. And what if I triple defend forehead? And I whirlwind you for 0. That's the BM. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to kill you this turn, unfortunately. But I'll put you within an inch of your life. Dang. Die. I keep not gaining any real amount of life. Oh, I like this. We're kind of all attacks right now, baby. We put a rage in your deck, so now you can block while you're damaging. I hate this guy. He's not like elite territory really, but he is annoying. Rampage. Can't take more than 20 damage in any given turn. Which just means like I'm signed up right now for 4 more turns with this asshole, no matter how you slice it. Ow. Well, and now I don't have any need for this rage. Okay. No. Ah. Hit me harder, Coral Daddy. You know, I just realized that this is blocking like any chance that you have to read what those bozos have coming for me. So let me move here. There we go. Hello, welcome to the stream, Airy Barry. Did you just join on me bending over for this coral guy? What a way to start it. Unfortunately, he's fucking obliterating us. He's making us have pathetic turns. Yay, he's dead. This is why nobody cares about the coral reefs. Deal 8 damage to all enemies, 2 additional damage for each other attack you've played this turn. Wow, that seems kind of like what we're doing. Do I greed? Greed is good. This one also gets crazy. 24 damage. This one gets nuts too. I think this guy. Nah, that's me for Leon, so no judgment. I do kind of love seeing the internet just thirst over that guy. I think we go this route and then pick up this guy. Yeah. Let's go. Upgrade 2 random cards or remove a card from your deck. Interesting. If I removed a card, I would probably remove the Perfected Strike, I think, actually. Right? Because it's like too much mana. Or upgrade 2 random cards. How many good random... So we have, what, 4 that are 5, 6, 7, even 8 that are... Wait, how does this upgrade? Yeah. 8 that are kind of whatever. 9 that are whatever. 10. We're really just looking for these 2. Well, since we're only looking to upgrade 2 of them, and they're offering 2 upgrades, then obviously it's going to upgrade the 2 that we want. Those were the 2 that I wanted, of course. Roll it back. You'll see. I was saying those 2 are the ones that I wanted up. Not even one. Okay. Hello, Bozo. I'm gonna drink this. He's gonna hit me for a lot. But I guess this is equivalent to playing a defend, so... Taking elite instead of heal is crazy, but I respect it. Hey, man. I was born crazy in this fucked up world. This will do 15 times 3 is 45, which means you sleep. Haha. Quick maths. I think bash plus conflagration is the better move, right? 30. This is better. And that was almost 30 damage even. And then we play this for BM. We're like... Whoa, this is bad news bears. 27 plus 16 is... Math is for blockers. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yay! That was vibes-based mathematics, by the way. That's how we like to roll around these parts. This seems like a pretty good card. Block plus vulnerable. Rewarded. Never punished. Ooh, a happy flower. Watch this guy fuck me up instead, though. I guess I'll play it for fun. For shits and gigs. Our power is unmatched! I can definitely kill him, and he only does 1, so... So let's just make sure this guy dies. That felt pretty good. And now we actually don't even take any damage. Thank you, ornamental fan. Wait, that was actually such a good pickup for what our build is. 4 times 8. That's lethal, I think. I can't do math. No! Well, there goes all our healing for this fight. Okay, so vibes-based mathematics. It doesn't work 100% of the time. Ooh, that's interesting. But we don't have that much vulnerable, right? 1, 2? Nah, that's not. Nah. Whatever. Okay, so this would be the stupid thing. There's like literally no reason to go for it, so we won't. 50% of the time it works 100% of the time. I kind of like this extra damage to our bozos with vulnerable. But again, we don't have that much. Whenever you gain gold, raise your max HP by 1. That seems really good. We're still pretty early in the run. 75. This is $13 more than 225. If only. Can you give me a group discount, man? Setup strike is kind of interesting. I wish this thing was like 1 mana. I'd sooner take setup strike though. Ooh, or Omni Slice. I feel like I need healing. This is kind of healing. Whenever you gain gold. So every combat at least. But then Omni Slice is just free damage. And it kind of synergizes with what we're doing. You could even pick up both of them. And then cut like a strike. Yeah, let's do it. This isn't that much healing anyway. And we'll pick up this thing too. That'll keep us safe. Goodbye, strike. Whoa. We're union busted. Okay, we heal here, right? We heal. We heal. We'll destroy this guy, and then we'll get to upgrade at the next one. We're not that. This will get us 10. We're up against 15. I totally thought you were gonna go say heal and then upgrade anyway. You know, that is very much my MO. On the other hand, we could just go 10 block, go up to 15 block, and then avoid all damage. It's kind of the loser way out, but it is the more defensive way. Maybe I was supposed to hit this guy because he's about to upgrade himself. But he was, you know, I guess he's not even the lowest HP person. He's just, oh well. Okay. Wow. Wait, this turn is actually crazy, isn't it? I'm not gonna play. I don't want to play this. I don't need to play this defend. The taunt is nearly as good. So we're gonna taunt vulnerable. Is this guy gonna die? I could do some math here, I guess. Let's do this. I don't even think... What is this gonna do? Oh. This is gonna do... Oh, okay. So I want to do this, and then this, and then this. Whew. Wait, how come I got extra mana? Where'd that extra mana come from? Was it the Happy Flower? Thank you, Happy Flower. Let's go. There's something about this game that versus, like, playing Magic the Gathering, I just feel like not being meticulous. Like in Magic, it's... I don't even know why. Another taunt feels pretty good. So does a Battle Trance, though, to be honest. Yeah, give me that taunt, to be honest. Nice. I always go for the Sword of Stone, and I've never been able to figure out what the hell it does. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I don't think we need to rest. I need bloodshed. Omni Slice. Guessing you don't want to spoil? No, not yet. Maybe if we don't make it this run. Sure. Why not? All right. Let's get crazy, you and me. You creepy waterfall. Wow, this is a good opening hand. I wish I could get more mana somehow. So setup strike, Omni Slice, Rampage Conflagration. Taunt would be nice in there too, but just think we can't. Wow. Huh. That was a solid turn. It still wasn't that much damage against him, really. Rage seems good. We want 15, so seems good. Okay, okay. I think Taunt Perfected Strike, probably? We could also go Taunt Defend Strike. We definitely do Taunt. So it's 6 versus 18 damage. Nah, let's do that. We gotta make some headway on against this guy. But I think also I'm probably gonna drink this thing. Maybe I didn't need it this turn actually. Whoops. Setup strike for sure. Omni Slice for sure. A Rampage for sure. And then just a Whirlwind. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, this healing isn't that crazy. Man, I would have loved the Conflagration last turn. That's okay though. We can go Taunt, Conflagration. Or we can go Taunt, Bash, Conflagration. Take a chunk of damage here. I think that's okay, actually. Oh, I like all that vulnerable we're giving him. Oh, and the plating actually worked out pretty well there. Oh, another setup strike. We're gonna take a chunk of damage again. Well, we're gonna do this for sure. The question is, do we Whirlwind? We can do 30 damage versus 15. We gotta keep her alive. Oh, dang. I forgot about the fan. Okay. We're getting there. Only taking one is pretty good. So we're gonna have to live against 33, it looks like. What's enough? I wish we could make her. Okay, he blows this turn. I guess we always live it, which is good. So we only get healed for 80% of our maximum HP. What? So 10% of 80 is 8. 8 times 8 is 56, which means we get healed for 56, which means we want to be at least at 24 HP, which means we would need to take at most 17 damage, which means we need to block 16 of it in order to be at the maximum HP. 16. I mean, this is close to 16. That's okay. Yeah, you know what? Oh, and we heal 6. Whoops. 8 times 8 equals 64. Yeah, it's 7 times 8. That's 56, isn't it? Whoops. Wait, that means we're healing more. We're... Between both of those things, we could have taken more damage. But whatever. That's okay. Enemy loses 10 strength this turn. That's crazy. I kind of like that it's sort of like a defensive attack. This is also kind of a crazy card. Jeez. That sounds the most crazy. Let's do that. 8 times. I can't believe it. Like, you don't even have to throw any shade. Literally just doing the correct arithmetic is pretty embarrassing. Let me take out the calculator real quick, Finch. Hey, wait, we still didn't top off for some reason. How much damage were we at? Weren't we supposed to get 80% of our health? Ah, well. Black blood. That would be pretty good. Re-rolling your card rewards is crazy, though, isn't it? Oh, well, I guess that's what we're doing now. I didn't mean to click it completely. Oh, it's so late. Ah, it's okay. We can finish this run. 1, 2, 3. Not sure if it's just 80% of what the healing to full would be. Oh. That makes more sense, doesn't it? I can't just game the system. Oh. Man, what? This relic is awesome. We're definitely starting with Rage. I wish we could Whirlwind for 1. Do Taunt, Rampage Conflagration. Yeah, that's still pretty good. You thief. Arachno thief. Unhand that. Oh, we're just fucking all people. Oh, right. He takes flight. Ooh. I don't mind hitting a butterfly. You know, the interesting thing there is that you could choose not to take that card back. You know? This card seems so interesting now that we have that extra mana card. But if they don't line up, man, does it feel stupid. Of course, we could just re-roll. Let's just do it. Awesome. Mostly worst cards. Iron Wave Plus seems okay. Like Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix is good. Ugh. Lose this colorless potion, gain 10 max HP. Or lose 6 HP, enchanted attack with Vigorous 8. First time this card is played, it deals 8 additional damage. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. That better not be the first time ever. It better be the first time each combat. Omni Slice or Whirlwind. Definitely Whirlwind. What am I saying? That better work every first time in combat. First time each combat. Let's go! That's epic. I'm gonna look for defense here. This could be defense. Wink. Nope. I guess we can taunt. That's still so much damage coming my way. Is there some way I can kill you? Ew, man. Gross. It's fine. We're gonna hedge. Quick, let me play the Omni Slice. Ah, dang it. Okay, nice. Goodbye. Oh, if only we had drawn that on the first turn. This shit sucks. Interesting. Crazy art. This shit sucks. Oh. Oh, the chemical X. That would be silly. Purity. Nah. Inflame sounds interesting. Let's get the flu up in here. I think we just want to get rid of our strikes at this point. How many like, maybe we get rid of the perfected strikes first, actually. Feels silly that I picked that card up now, but, well, can only do so much. Yeah, I want this. This is the card that makes me draw the X card. Alrighty. Ugh. Maybe I was supposed to just play that anyway. Who cares? I'm playing it now. Would have loved to draw it this turn, but well. Ooh, Omni Slice is gonna do a very good impression of it, though. I mean, is it worth killing that at all, really? I think I'm just gonna kill you. Oh, that's interesting. When it hatches, it's like a whole other creature. So it has like its full health back. I don't remember if offering... I don't know if this is gonna make me... Yeah, it does just make me lose the full HP. Well, if I had known that, I probably wouldn't have done it. But there goes the encounter. Nah. A third taunt? I don't ever really feel bad about playing taunt, so great. Taunt. Here you go, face. That's for you old heads out there. Doesn't this just kill them right now? It's over? 3 times 16. 30 plus 18 is 48. Pretty sure. Awesome. That's fucked up. Ah, oh, sick. Setup strike sounds pretty good. Oh, but the allure of a reroll. Every reroll could be... I don't know what we would look for, admittedly. Maybe like another conflagration or something? Yeah, we'll reroll. Garbage. What's in here? Ooh, that card can be... That relic can be pretty stupid. Every 10th card is double damage. Oh my god. You are lucky. You're a lucky fella, man. You silly little louse thing. I don't know. It might be better to just taunt conflagration than the 48 damage right now. Yeah, I think so. I want to set up the next turn. Offering. Yeah, let's make this a more interesting turn. Nice. Nice. Infinite damage. How much freaking damage did I just do to that guy? Ow. This won't kill him though. 48. He's at 50. So close. What if we draw a couple cards? Maybe there's 0 mana deal damage. Of course not. Oh wait, he's got vulnerable. I can't read. Whoops. A spite. A refreshing spite. Nah. Interesting. Oh, it's 0 mana. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I feel rewarded for having taken it already. Surely we just get rid of... Oh, we draw a bunch of cards because of the synergy. Goodbye, Strike. Well, now I want to play in Flame. A little awkward. Oh, pretty good. Oh, yeah, this is like a projector guy. I'm gonna bash your skull. And now I regret not realizing it. Can't. This thing is fucking hideous, man. This pustule-covered cock monster thing. Goodbye and good riddance. Setup strike. The 4th taunt. Is that like the 4th taunt we've been offered? Yeah, it is. A deck can't just all be taunt. What is this, Hearthstone Year 2? Oh. This is stupid. Yes. Oh, the greed. This might go poorly, but it could go well. I have a lot of potions, so let's just drink. Or plating. That seems good. Offering. Wow. Okay. Let's get rid of Strike. And we're gonna go taunt, defend. And then just bash it. There's also an argument for Rampage. I guess it's more damage. Let's do that. No damage. You and your pathetic bees can go find somebody else to hurt. 25 times 4 is 100 damage. There's never a world where I say no to that, I think. Even though it is infinite dazed in my deck, that's okay. Here, don't hurt me so bad. Surely we draw 0 days. Oh! This is a pretty terrible hand, but actually it's fine. Literally just draw one of the weapons. Just draw one of the attacks. Yay. Nice. Clarity extract. Bag of marbles. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that's really good. Inflame sounds interesting, especially since it's already upgraded. Sure, I think. Yeah, why not? Oh, hello. I don't like the key. I'm just gonna get the gold. How many more elites? 3 more. 22, huh? 24 times 4. Ugh. Almost 100 damage right there. We can only really... I guess we can avoid like 9 damage. 22 is a shitload of damage. Yeah, let's not, like... You do get 1 mana back. Wait, from where? Oh, from Bozo. Okay. Yeah, I actually buy that. That's... Yeah, let's do that. Whap, 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 whap. Dot, fuck him up. Oh, shit. Wait. No, damn it. I'm actually not sure how much more damage that would have been on the whole. Yeah, give me a brand. Can I just kill you right now? Why does it feel like I can? Probably because of this card. Oh, mama. Migo face. Absolutely no need to play every single card in my hand. Oh, dang it. 18 block versus... I mean, we're going to take 9 damage if we do that. Yeah, let's just try to live through that. Here we go. Yeah, this is funny. I mostly just need more card draw. That's fine. It's a lot of block. 36. And then we get mana back, so that's neat. Nice. Third elite down. Oh, that's good. We don't need to rest. There ain't no rest for the wicked after all. Okay, this card like can really suck if we don't get it down to 1 mana. This feels like the perfect guy to go all the way rage mode. Now I could trade away my rage for a grand. Oh wait, we get to draw first too. Okay. Rage or defense. Well, let's get rid of the defense. That's not that much damage. 60? 60 is quite a bit actually. You could also inflame instead. Wait for it to go around again. I mean, the offering makes it likely for us to try it again. And we're going to be in for a long fight, so I think that's okay. Oh, right. We do draw 1 viewer. That's fine. I think we'll also do this Clarity Extract, so that next turn we get a pretty decent chance of drawing the card. Okay. Rage. Back. Strike. Maybe there's a reason to hold on to it from the pen, I guess. Okay. Nice. 33 times 3 is 99. Jeez, he's still hitting us for a ton of damage though. You could avoid taking 7 of it. Gets us closer to the pen nib. We'll also get 4 block from the fan. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm supposed to... Somehow I'm supposed to hold off on this, I feel like. And this conflagration's pretty crazy. Youch. Rage, taunt, rampage, turn. Yeah, he's the one that gains 30 life back. What a punk. Oh, this deck is a lot worse when your hand isn't full. Like, our first 2 turns are so powerful, and then afterwards we're kind of lame. Kind of weak. Yeah, here's the next one. I think we have to do the slide. Taking that much damage a turn is just way too much. Set up, strike. Oh, this is looking tough. Oh, man. We did the right choice by saving it, that's for sure. Woo! Made it on by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I don't think so. Let's re-roll. In 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. None of these look good, to be honest. I hate to blue ball everyone, but it's so late. I think I gotta hop off. Sorry. Thank you for joining me for Slay the Spire, though. After all that freaking Spider-Man time. Let's see if anybody else is streaming Slay the Spire, huh? Oh, no, but Nightshot is streaming a Soul Link of Fire Red and Leaf Green. So why don't you go say hey? Yeah, that was fun gaming. Slay the Spire I could play for literally till I died. I hope y'all have a good rest of your morning, evening, day, whatever it may be. Make sure to make the most of your time, because heaven waits for you. Goodbye. Say hello to Nightshot. Ask them their favorite Pokemon. See ya.
People come and they go.